People who care about their dogs and want to train them and make them better often become my clients. And a lot of those same clients share this one problem. Either they don't know they have it or they are unable to articulate it. And as a person who's going to write the curriculum and the training program for their dog, part of my job is to identify problems that maybe my client can't articulate to me. And this problem is kind of twofold, but it basically revolves around this idea of progress. A, how do I know I'm making progress with my dog? What kind of milestone should I be looking out for? And I actually think that it's very difficult for your average person who's not around dogs all the time to identify progress. Because progress when it comes to learning anything, but especially with dogs, comes very, very slowly. And so part of my job is to help people identify when they are doing a good job, when they're hitting their milestone. And then the next part of the problem is, where do I go after those milestones are met? Because it's actually really easy to take the thing that you're doing, that you're being successful at, and accelerating the difficulty way too fast, way too much. So let's go ahead and take that into a real world scenario. I'll use stay as an example because stay has this very clear, defined boundaries that are easy to see in terms of difficulty level. I tend to measure stay's difficulty in basically two categories. How many steps can I move away from my dog? And then how long can I stay away from them? So using that example, the easiest difficulty for a stay is literally 0 seconds and 0 steps. I'm going to initiate the stay and then immediately treat. Then if I want to increase the difficulty, I can maybe take a step away or increase the time to 1 second. And let's say we're doing good with that. How many more steps and how many more seconds are you supposed to add between each one? That's something entirely dependent on each individual situation, and a lot of the times you gotta play it by ear. And a good dog trainer will help you accelerate through the difficulty levels as fast as humanly possible. But if you don't have a dog trainer, there are a couple of pitfalls that you're gonna wanna look out for. The first one is failures. If I think that my dog can do a 5-second stay 5 steps away, and I do that and my dog breaks their stay, that means that was probably too difficult. And as a general rule, we need to dial down the difficulty so much that we know that they're not gonna fail a second time. We never want our dogs to fail twice in a row. The second pitfall is kind of a weird one, and that's not identifying when you are making progress. And this is probably the most important part of this video. I really shouldn't have saved it for this late. When would you be happy with that stay? Would you be happy at 1 minute at 10, 20 steps away? Would you be happy at 10 minutes at 40 steps away? When would it feel done for you? And here's what I want you to take away. If we're just starting out and we're doing 5 seconds and 5 steps and we're doing really well with that and we're being incredibly successful, that is as much to be celebrated, both for you and your dog, as doing a 20-minute stay at a mile away. Celebrate your victories, especially the small ones.